So this is what we're dealing with. All right, do not go to dealership if you have this type of code on your screen that say check AWD system. I think it's all-wheel drive system or whatever. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm the first owner of this vehicle. As I speak right now, I think I have about 100,000 miles. Yeah, just 10095 100. Let's say 100,000 miles. All right, so this is all city drive and sometimes a little bit highway travel out of state with the family, whatever. But yeah, from 2017 we got 100,000 miles already on the vehicle, and the vehicle is still running good. Like I said, it's honestly nothing wrong with it. But let's go ahead and do the ECU reset real quick and come back here and see if we're gonna have that message appear on the screen again. All right, we're gonna shut off the vehicle. Alrighty. All right, guys, to begin this project, we're gonna need a 10 millimeter. All right, you definitely need a 10 millimeter for your battery. Pretty much most of the battery use a 10 millimeter. I don't know about other vehicle like BMW, but I know for sure Toyota and Honda use a 10 millimeter. I got myself a cheap jumper cable and I removed just one side, which is the positive side. You can use the negative, doesn't matter. So this is specifically for my ECU reset. So I only use one end of a jumper cable. You guys can see here, just one cable, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and remove the negative battery first, right? Real quick. So yeah, make sure you don't have any connection with the battery when you take it apart, okay? And the safe way is to put my other glove right here in between the cable and the battery, so the cable doesn't have any connection with the battery. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is remove the positive cable real quick. Okay, so remove the positive cable, set it to the side. All right, so what we're gonna do here, we grab the one end of the positive jumper cable and hook it up to the positive battery terminal right there. You guys see that? All right, so once again, to be on the safe side, we're gonna put the glove right there to separate, you guys can see it, right? To separate the cable from the battery. All right, and the other end, you guys want to follow that. You see the cable, the other end of the cable, which is the same positive cable. All right, we're gonna hook it up to the negative battery terminal right here. So what we're doing all of this for, we are doing it to force the vehicle to quickly run out of power. Because if you don't force the vehicle to run out of power, what happens? Even if you disconnect the battery and then you reconnect that later, the code will come back on the screen because you still have some power left inside the computer system. It's kind of like when you unplug your TV from the wall, right? You see sometimes you got the power light stay on even though the TV is not connecting to any power. So that tells you that these electronic devices, they always save some sort of power in it just for some reason. That's the reason they recommend if you're having trouble with any electronic device, you want to unplug that and wait at least maybe a minute or so, just so that the power will die completely. It will drain all the power and then reset the device. So it's the same system that we're doing to reset your ECU, guys. All right. So after you wait for a little bit like that, the next thing you're gonna do is unplug these. All right, remove the cable. Alrighty. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and reconnect our battery. Reconnect the positive first. All right, take your 10 millimeter and tighten it down and go ahead and connect your negative cable. For some reason, Toyota really make these cable too short. I don't know why. It's just pain in the butt to get this cable moving around. That's not right. So now we'll reconnect the battery. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 10 millimeter and tighten it down really quick. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and close the hood. Alrighty, close the door. So now we have everything closed and everything. We're gonna go ahead and fire up the car and see if we still have that code, guy. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. Okay. You guys see this? What do we have earlier, guys? We had the engine lights, and we had AWD, whatever. Everything is starting up pretty good. The only light that you see underneath the gauge right there, that's my tire pressure light. Let me move the RPM so you guys can see. You guys see there? So when I check my tire pressure, that light gonna go away, right? So that's honestly not a big deal. It's not an engine related. It's a sensor that in the tire that tell you that you have a low pressure or something like that. For the fact that I haven't been home in the past 2 weeks or so, you know, and especially when it's getting cold, you know, tire pressure kind of like messed up a little bit sometimes. Alrighty guys, so I was able to adjust the tire pressure. Everything looks good right now. You guys can see that. The only thing you see right now is my seat belt, and pretty much everything is running great. I was able to reset that time, because every time you disconnect your battery, keep in mind that you know, your time is going to go to 0. Then you have like an hour and mini over here. You can use that to adjust your time, whatever. And other than that, the truck is idling pretty good. I see no reason going to dealership, honestly. Like I said, they do these things just to get some of you guys who don't like to do DIY, especially for the single mom or some of these women that have, you know, nobody to do stuff like this for them. But this your boy from Africa. I will see you in the next video. Peace and love.